Once upon a time, in a tranquil monastery nestled amidst the serene mountains of the Far East, there lived a revered Zen master named Ryujin. He was known far and wide for his profound wisdom and his ability to guide his disciples on the path of disciplined thinking. In the monastery, disciples came seeking not only spiritual enlightenment but also the mastery of their thoughts, for they understood that the mind was both a powerful tool and a formidable adversary. One crisp morning, a young disciple named Mei approached Master Ryujin with a heavy heart. Mei had been struggling with a restless mind, constantly plagued by thoughts that hindered her peace and clarity. With deep reverence, she sought an audience with the Zen master to seek guidance on disciplining her thinking. Ryujin welcomed Mei into his modest abode, a simple room adorned with calligraphy and a solitary bonsai tree. As they sat in silence, Ryujin observed the restlessness in Mei's eyes and knew that her journey toward disciplined thinking had begun. Master Ryujin, Mei began, I have come to you seeking guidance on how to discipline my thoughts. My mind is often filled with distractions, worries, and doubts. I long for the clarity and stillness that you embody. Please teach me how to master my thinking. Ryujin smiled gently and nodded, recognizing the sincerity in Mei's request. He began to share the teachings through a story. For he knew that the wisdom of Zen often unfolded best through parables and anecdotes. Chapter 1, The Flowing River of Thoughts. In a distant village, Ryujin began, there lived a young girl named Koanna. Koanna had a vivid imagination and a heart full of dreams. She often spent her afternoons by the river, watching the water flow gently downstream. One day, as she sat by the riverbank, Koanna noticed a single leaf floating on the surface. The leaf danced gracefully with the currents, carried by the ebb and flow of the water. Koanna marveled at the leaves. Danced gracefully with the currents, carried by the ebb and flow of the water. Koanna marveled at the leaf's ability to move effortlessly, adapting to the twists and turns of the river. She turned to her father, who sat beside her, and asked, Father, why does the leaf float so freely while my thoughts seem like turbulent waves, pulling me in every direction? Her father, a wise man, replied, Koanna, your thoughts are like the river, and just as the leaf floats upon the water, your thoughts flow through your mind. The key to disciplined thinking lies in understanding that, like the leaf, thoughts come and go. They are neither good nor bad, they are simply a part of the river of consciousness. The challenge is not to control the river but to learn how to observe it without getting swept away. Ryujin continued, the first step in disciplining your thinking is to cultivate the art of observation. Your thoughts are like the flowing river, they will arise, evolve, and dissipate on their own. Instead of trying to control or suppress them, learn to observe your thoughts as they come and go, without attachment or judgment. Mei listened intently, realizing that her struggle with thoughts stemmed from her attempts to control and suppress them. She resolved to practice the art of observation, to watch her thoughts like the flowing river, without getting entangled in their currents. Chapter 2, The Garden of Mindfulness. Ryujin continued Mei's lesson with another story. In a distant temple, nestled deep within a lush forest, there lived a dedicated monk named Hiroshi. Hiroshi was known for his remarkable garden, a sanctuary of tranquility and beauty. People from far and wide would visit the temple to experience the peace that emanated from his garden. One day, a traveler approached Hiroshi and asked, Master Hiroshi, how did you create such a serene and harmonious garden? Hiroshi smiled and replied, it is the practice of mindfulness. When I tend to my garden, I do so with complete awareness and presence. I feel the texture of the soil beneath my fingers, I listen to the song of the birds, and I breathe in the fragrance of the flowers. In each moment, my mind is fully immersed in the task at hand. Ryujin explained, just as Hiroshi tended to his garden with mindfulness, you can cultivate disciplined thinking through the practice of mindfulness in your daily life. When you eat, eat with mindfulness. When you walk, walk with mindfulness. When you think with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the here and now. It allows you to anchor your attention to the present moment, preventing your mind from wandering into the labyrinth of distractions and worries. By practicing mindfulness, you develop the ability to focus your thinking on what truly matters, Mei nodded in understanding, recognizing that the practice of mindfulness could serve as a powerful tool in disciplining her thinking. She vowed to bring mindfulness into her daily life, knowing that it would help her anchor her thoughts in the present moment. Chapter 3, The Mirror of Self-Reflection. Ryujin shared the final lesson with Mei through yet another story. In a distant monastery, there lived a monk named Eiji. Eiji was known for his ability to help others gain insight and self-awareness. People would seek his guidance when they faced inner turmoil or confusion. One day, a troubled disciple approached Eiji and asked, "Master Eiji, I am tormented by my own thoughts. How can I find peace and clarity within?" Eiji led the disciple to a tranquil pond within the monastery grounds. He pointed to the clear water and asked, "What do you see when you look into the pond?" The disciple gazed into the pond and replied, "I see my own reflection, Master." Eiji nodded and said, "Just as the pond reflects what is placed before it, your mind reflects your inner world. The key to disciplined thinking lies in illuminate your way. Continue to practice, and you will find that the mastery of your thoughts is not a destination but a way of being, an extraordinary way of embracing the richness of the present moment." And so, Mei's journey continued, guided by the teachings of Master Ryujin. She knew that disciplined thinking was not a destination to reach but a path to walk, a path that led to the boundless potential of a clear and focused mind, an extraordinary mind that could navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom.
For loves and supports, please like this video and subscribe my YouTube channel to get more valuable information.